The Ace versus the Vamo. Hey folks, Redneck VaPeR here. Today I got a showdown for you. Today it's going to be the Vamo V3 versus the SMOK Ace. Now what these two devices are is, if I reach over here and grab this, they are advanced personal vaporizers, or APV as some people call them, or a mod. A lot of people like to call them regulated mods, and it's usually the next step up from something like this, an Ego twist, or even just a regular Ego battery. Sometimes this is the next step up for some folks. Some folks go from the cigarette straight to something like an APV. It's all up to you. But I have the gunmetal version of the Vamo V3, and I have the the stainless SMOK Ace, or SMOK Ace, whatever you call it. And I wanted to do a showdown comparison, tell you which one I prefer over the other. You know, kind of a side-by-side, pros and cons, which one's better, which one's not, that type of thing, to maybe help some of y'all with your decision on which one you might want to move up to. So first off, they both look very similar on the front. As you can see, they both have that dorky looking face kind of look to them, with the 3 buttons set up with the nose, 2 eyes and a nose look, in my opinion. They both have screens. They're both LED. Okay. They both have 510 connection with Ego cone threading. You can see that. There you go. Now with the Vamo V3, the top cap will come off for cleaning or whatever reason you would want to take it off. On the Ace, you cannot take the top off of it. Okay? Now another thing. The Vamo V3, actually all of the Vamo versions I believe, V3 up anyway, you can take a section off of the device and use a smaller battery like an 18350 and make it into a smaller version, which with the SMOK Ace you cannot do that. You can only use the 18650 mode on it. Sorry folks. Anyway, there's one thing there. 2, as far as the buttons go, the ones on the Vamo protrude out more than the ones on the Ace. Aces are nice and flat. Now the Ace has this weird looking, wonky, spinning, not centered bullseye looking logo on it, when the Vamo, there goes part of the tube, doesn't. The bottoms pretty much look the same, just with their own type of logo on there. Let me pick that up. What'd I do with it? Where'd you go? There. Always something. Can't get these things perfect. Other than that, the Vamo V3 comes factory default in the mean setting, which I believe I've looked in the version 5. They've completely done away with the mean setting on the Vamo. So Both of these devices are pretty much priced the same. And let's see. Another thing I've talked about, they're both 5 clicks on. You get the SMOK logo on that. It says system on. With the Ace it says system on. That's, or not the Ace, the Vamo. It says system on, that's it. I've complained about how, if you can see the setting there, it'll turn off for a second. When you bump the button, it goes up or down. With the Ace, if you bump the button, I'll show you what it's set on right now. If you bump the button, it just goes right in there. To turn it up and down, you hit the button another time. I like that, so that if you accidentally bump it, you're not changing your setting every time you accidentally bump it. Very easy to do with this one because the buttons do stick out more. The connections, in my opinion, are very crunchy, very soft. On the Vamo V3, they're very, very fine and very well threaded on the Ace. As far as the tube threading goes, the Ace is really nice. Again, on the Vamo, it's kind of squeaky, kind of crunchy. So as far as it goes with me, they both pretty much perform the same. I haven't noticed any difference in the performance. Now, I've said with the Vamo that I couldn't get anything to flush fit it without loosening up the cap to make up for the gap, which exposes the threads. I don't like that. On the Ace, I've been able to pretty much flush fit mostly everything that I have, that I use in it anyway. Which of course I've said they've both got Ego cone threading to where you can use your EVOD 2s or your EVOD glasses, other CE4, CE5 type tanks in them. Everything I own makes connection in both of them. But I guess what the real thing is between this Showdown is which one do I think is the best one of the two. On my opinion, this is my opinion, I recommend the Ace. Like I said, they're both priced about the same. Yes, I do have a con that you can't use this in 18350 mode, but if you really want to do that, I hear that the tubes, the 18350 and the 18500 tubes for the SID, the SMOK SID, will fit on this device because it's the same threading. But you do have to pay more to get one of those. So, here's the winner in my book. It's the SMOK Ace. It's a very good, durable device. I've had no issues with mine whatsoever. I haven't had any issues performance-wise with the Vamo either. But just my overall opinion on which one I would tell you to buy. If you was to ask me, should I get a Vamo or a SMOK Ace? Well, there's your answer, folks. I tell you to get the SMOK Ace. So, I guess that's the winner of my showdown between the APVs. Low-end APVs. So, I guess that's pretty much it. Like always, folks, it's Redneck VaPeR. Y'all keep on vaping. I'll see you next time.